Aloha and good morning, and a rainy day. Dr. Robert Cassar, earthacademy.com, and today is going to be a rethinking reality, okay, just to think about other realities. May not be better than your reality, may not be worse, but they're just different perceptions of reality. Now, the great work is something that I talk about a lot. Okay, what is the great work? That's the best part. If you knew about the great work, then possibly, well, I don't know, maybe you feel purpose within your life. The great work, what could it be? The great work of your job. The great work of you getting a degree. The great work of maybe even just keeping your house clean. Okay, the great work. Remember, it can be taking care of your children, taking care of your relationships, your family. The great work could be even taking care of you. And that's what we want to talk about. The great work is an evolutionary type of work. Okay, to evolve is something that would be high on anybody's list if you even knew that, well, I guess it was offered at one of the schools. How to evolve yourself. How to evolve other selves, and maybe how to evolve all of ourselves. Remember, these are just different layers, different perceptions. So the great work, what does it include? Well, the great work is a diverse way for you to be able to see, of course, just like going through school. And you graduate each layer, and of course you're supposed to get some wisdom, knowledge, and understanding from each layer. So right now, a lot of people are knowing that they are suboptimal. The place that we call our home is suboptimal. The earth that we call our home, suboptimal. The animals, their existence is really suboptimal. The way we take care of everything is suboptimal. So we can't change any of that except for your personal work. Remember, it's personal work. This is where we're talking now. The great work is a personal work. It is, no one's going to do it for you. Okay? No one. You must go ahead and know that the great work involves a lot of hard work to evolve not only the body, okay, the physical body, but the evolution of the emotional, okay, grounding of the heart. The emotional grounding of the heart. Remember, the great work of expanding the mental, okay, aptitude, compartments of maybe discretion. All these different areas, remember, are based off of being optimized. Okay, so it's all real simple when you understand the great work, remember, is everything that has to do with evolving. And a lot of it has to do with, gotta put the windows down, the air so dry. A lot of it has to do with, okay, how we perceive how others also live. The great work, remember, is not only yourself, physical, but it's also mental to get more cognitive, okay, capabilities, but to be able to have many different layers of the human experience be able to go ahead and flower, which is like empathy, to understand that there are lots of things that are suffering. Lots of things. And remember, collectively, we are all a cause of this because we go along with it. Remember, the great work would be to help yourself first, okay? Clean up your act, and that's what we call terrain modification. Watch our videos, earthacademy.com. This is where I put my 40 years of research, experimentation, scientific experimentation, everything. Not only for myself, but over 100,000 patient office visits, so I could go ahead and, I don't know, get experienced in the great work of seeing if you can heal someone, okay? And that's not what I do. That's not what anybody does. Remember, the body, when it's smart, heals itself. It's innate. The great work is to get your body back to self-organization, is to get it back to what's called repolarization, away from the duality, okay, into more of a triality setting, which would be triality. Your body, okay, your mind, and all the creatures here. This is a triality consciousness. Remember, you're part of the whole and a part of the sum of the parts of the whole. Say that twice. Okay, so the great work, remember, is to be able to advance, not only personally, not only for your family. The great work is to be able to live as clean as you can and as less damage on the biosphere, the less amount of what you'd call traffic that you can see that you've done. Remember, think of this, rethinking reality. How much do you add back to your existence that costs energy to make you so you can do what, of course, you do every day? Breathe, run, create. Remember, it all takes food, water, shelter. It all takes plumbing, sewage. It all takes resources. And are we putting back the resources that we're taking driving this car? Okay, want you to think about it. No insult. Remember, it's rethinking reality. And look into your own mirror. Remember, it's self-responsibility, and look and see if you want to make a change, and if you even can make a change. And how fast can you do it? Well, that's of course a dynamic that you'll have to see. The great work, remember, look and see if you have given anything to, I'm not talking about your pocketbook, I'm not talking about making something. I'm talking about, have you put any food back to the world? Do you grow any of your food? Remember, we breathe air. Do you grow plants so they can go ahead and actually, I don't know, give back the oxygen that we take? Do we respect not only our homes, but everybody wants a home with shelter. Everybody wants to have power, water. These are the necessities of life. Okay? So it's very, I don't know, I don't feel so good when I go to the city, is because I get a chance to go ahead and see that most of the people, they're doing the great work towards destruction of themselves, mostly. Remember, it's destruction of the creatures of the forest by, I don't know, eating flesh. Do you really need to eat flesh? Someone said you did. Give it a try. Don't eat it for 6 months. And remember, just look at it as a detoxification therapy for you not to have any blood or eat any flesh of any kind. See if you can do it. See if you can start our intermittent and block fasting, earthreacademy.com. Okay, learn the secrets to really understanding the sauna and distilled water. Remember, water goes in, pure water, and dirty water comes out. Remember, it's a therapy. So 180 days, remember, you're going to reboot yourself, reset yourself, renew yourself, okay, and repair yourself. Of course, you're going to have to exercise and stretch and take away a lot of what we call stupid that accumulated inside us. It's accumulated in you. Okay, so the stupid. Remember, look in the mirror. Give yourself your own screening, body examination. Watch our human parasites, categories 1 through 5, and know that, remember, body fat is a creature. It's all you need to know right now, and there is a way to feed it so it replicates and grows, or there is a way to cut off its fuel, and we call that losing weight, or how about I call it losing not only toxicity, but losing creatures, microbial complexities. Okay? Human parasites, 1 through 5. To be able to just study these creatures that are very bizarre. Remember, these are parasites. No one even understands what a blade of grass is. What makes you think that you're going to understand a parasite that lives in the dark inside of you and I and all pretty much animals, especially if they live in captivity and they eat foods that they're not supposed to eat. Remember, you give your dog a worming and you give your horse a worming. Have you ever given yourself a worming? Ha! You should see the parasites that come out of people when they go on our 21-day. Okay, it's a reboot, reset, okay, repair yourself to get ready for the next 180 days. Okay, using distilled water, sauna protocols, Okay, learning how to do a lot of things, like just even cleaning your ears correctly. Okay? Beautiful thing. How about to be able to, I don't know, heal the gum disease you have in your mouth and the bad breath. Okay? Done lots of videos on all these areas. And again, I put all my private practices, protocols, and principles that I've learned and experimented with, and it's all remember, it's all a work in progress. I'm not an authority. I'm just a student like you. Dr. Cassar, I graduated, okay, with their degree, and I had to unwind a lot of stupid in my head. Let me tell you, from all the, I guess, indoctrination, factual theories that everybody's supposed to learn. Remember, the kidney's just a theory. No one knows how it works. What do you think? The sun is just a theory, okay, on how it works. Okay, evolution is a theory. You came from a monkey is a theory. Okay, the Big Bang theory. Okay, the theory of gravity, the theory of everything, and especially the theory of, I don't know how a blade of grass works. Ha! We don't even know what a blade of grass, how it works. Yeah, you can see how the ancient technology, okay, is very smart. Ancient technology, guys, and you think that you have futuristic technology, just look at the plants. That's ancient technology. No one knows how the architectural blueprint, this little seed, okay, a small seed can grow the biggest tree in the world, okay, the sequoia. Pretty much the smallest seed to the biggest tree. Look at a little acorn and it grows a 200-foot tall oak tree. Okay, tiny little seeds grow, I don't know, everything that you're wearing, everything pretty much that we use in our daily lives comes from a plant. It comes from nature. Okay, so we need to just step up to the great work. Remember, looking at yourself is part of the great work. It's just to be able to realize with your real eyes and start to hear with your real ears your story. Don't worry about everybody else's story. It's your story. And you have the power to be able to change your story. Since you're the movie director, you're the movie producer, okay, you're all the actors and characters that you can go ahead and be within your simulation, within this sort of 3D reality. And what a beautiful thing to be able to look through your eyes even though you don't focus them. Okay, you eat food and you taste it, and even though you're only tasting particles of certain parts of what you'd call bioelectric magnetic force, which turns into, I don't know, smelling things and everything else, because it is real, but it's really not the way it's real that you've been told. Remember, no one knows how anything works pretty much on this planet except for the human farm. We know how that works. So farm yourself, guys, just like if you're a farmer of the Dell. Okay, the farmer does take care of the farm in the ways that he wants to or she wants to take care of their farm. You own your body, so take care of yourself. Start the great work. We'll see you at Earth Academy. Put my window down. I got a little fan on in here just because of the noise of the truck. Killing my throat, positive ions. And guys, it's a beautiful thing too. And I keep saying beautiful thing because it is. For you to be able to evolve and look back at yourself and say, whoa, ha, look at the way I used to be. Yeah, I know. Remember, and if you're toxic, you can't see yourself, and so divine eye cannot see the toxicity within itself, and insanity cannot go ahead and, of course, see its own insanity. As you believe the people in an insane asylum know they're insane, no, they're with a bunch of other people that are just like them. Okay? Anyways, all right, start the great work, guys. We will see you, and of course, lots to learn, lots to share, lots to teach of your own wisdom, and, well, lots to investigate. All right, there we go. Question everything and find out simple ways to navigate everything. And that's what terrain modification is, so learn it well. Aloha.